Shri Manoj Sinha ji, Shri Suresh Prabhu ji, Shri Hardeep Puri ji, Secretary Telecom Aruna Sundaram ji, Mr. Sevesalam, my dear friends Sunil and Kumar, Vivek, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning. Friends, today we are living in an India of unprecedented hope and promise. An India that is poised to embrace an immensely exciting future. Just one data point. In my lifetime, I have always been told that India has the largest number of extremely poor people in the world. But in the year 2018, this is no longer the case. Nigeria today has more extremely poor people than India. A World Bank report indicates that India will have fewer than 3% of its population living under extreme poverty by 2021. And as per this report, as many as 271 million people have been liberated from the prison of poverty in the last decade in India alone. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a truly historic achievement. Today, India is among the fastest growing large economies in the world. This has happened due to the combination of force multiplying factors. Most notable among this is the visionary leadership of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. During the past 5 years, he has galvanized India. He has launched more number of transformative initiatives than in a comparable period anywhere in the world. An equally important factor is the contribution of Indian entrepreneurs, especially those in telecom, IT, and digital space. Never before has India witnessed such an explosion of entrepreneurial spirit. India has moved from the 155th rank in mobile broadband penetration to being #1 nation in mobile data consumption in the world in less than 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fastest transition anywhere in the world from 2G, 3G to 4G. By 2020, I believe that India will be a fully 4G country and ready for 5G ahead of other countries. Every phone in India will be 4G enabled and every customer will have access to 4G connectivity. At Jio, we are committed to connecting everyone and everything, everywhere, always at the highest quality and the most affordable price. Friends, what gives me special satisfaction is the silent revolution taking place in rural India. I am personally excited about the promise and prospect of bringing digital revolution to India's villages, to agricultural communities and our rural enterprises, to women and to the marginalized communities everywhere. I am equally excited about connecting millions of small shopkeepers in India. The digital connectivity revolution can transform rural India most comprehensively. In the past 8 months alone, as many as 50 million villagers have got affordable smartphones. For most of them, it is not only their first phone, but also their first radio and music player, their first TV, their first camera, and the first internet in their lives. Imagine what this 5-in-1 small phone means for the aspirational explosion for hundreds of millions of our fellow Indians in villages. And imagine how it can transform India when it becomes 6-in-1, with Indians getting the revolutionary power of their first artificial intelligence services in their hands. And all this only for around 100 rupees a month. This combination of connectivity with affordability is unparalleled anywhere in the world. I would like to acknowledge the contribution of the Government of India, particularly through its BharatNet program in providing high quality connectivity in some of the remotest areas of our country. This transformation will accelerate as we get ready for a 5G world, driven by the proactive approach of the government. Today, at the IMC, you can experience 5G and various use cases in all the pavilions. Friends, with Geo Gigafiber, we have now begun an ambitious push in fixed broadband through fiber to the home and premise. Geo is committed to building a deep fiber network across the country and ensuring that every premise is connected with the highest quality network. All of us are proud that India has become the world's largest mobile data consuming nation. Now we have a similar opportunity to replicate this success in the fixed broadband as well. Today, India is at a rank of 135th in the world, and I believe that in a few years' time, we can be in the top 3 in the world in fixed mobile data consumption also. From day one, Geo Gigafiber will offer complete fixed mobile convergence, where Indians will travel seamlessly between mobile and fixed broadband networks, 4G and 5G when on the move, and Wi-Fi when indoors. Friends, we can together create a period of unprecedented growth, empowerment, employment, and prosperity for everyone across our great nation, in a future that will be shaped by the fourth industrial revolution, a future founded on the robust pillars of connectivity, computing, and data, a future powered by the path-breaking digital technologies like artificial intelligence, robotics, blockchain, Internet of Things, virtual and augmented reality, a future of exponential growth and immense opportunity for our 130 crore connected Indians. This revolution will open floodgates of limitless possibilities for India and Indians, especially our young Indians. I assure you that our industry will play the role of a catalyst in this mission of propelling our nation towards this bright future. We have to be mindful that data is the most important resource in this new world, and India and Indians will generate humongous amount of data. It is important that we utilize this resource for the benefit of India and Indians with adequate safeguards. With universal connectivity and extreme affordability, our Prime Minister's inspiring vision and idea of ease of living for all Indians can now be realized. With world-class digital infrastructure in place, India is now ready to not only embrace, but actually lead the fourth industrial revolution. This is because each one of the 130 crore people of India can now productively participate in this new movement. we can solve the largest unsolved problems facing humanity right here in India. Let me mention only four. First, the fourth industrial revolution can realize the Prime Minister's promise of doubling the income of our 150 million farmers. Second, it can realize the Ayushman Bharat scheme's promise of bringing healthcare to 500 million people, the largest healthcare insurance initiative in the world. Third, it can bring quality education to 200 million students in Indian schools and colleges. And fourth and not the least, it can create more jobs with digitally connected and AI-powered marketplace of small merchants and small enterprises, which we call new commerce for a new India. India will demonstrate the greatest digital transformation in people's lives in the world's history. Friends, India will be among the largest digital markets in the world. Every global enterprise must have an India-first vision to participate in this market. We will need to reinvent, to grow, and nurture this market to its full potential. This will be a win-win for the entire industry, for India, and for the entire world. To achieve this, we need a grand coalition of everyone in industry, government, civil society, and citizens. I strongly believe that India will enable every citizen to realize his or her fullest potential on the back of this grand coalition. May God bless our great nation, India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that great articulation of the fact that we have to look after our rural population, we have to alleviate poverty, we must be looking at health, we must be looking at education, we must be looking at broadband, fixed broadband at that, and the vision to take this forward. So thank you very much for articulating that. With that, we move forward, and we would kindly request Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, the Honorable Minister for State Independent Charge,